Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from November 21st through the 23rd, 2025. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle coming out for Taurus. Let's see what's going on. So Taurus, we have planning and action. We also have happy success. This is telling me here that what we're planning and taking action on is everything that your energy over the weekend needs to be centered around planning planning with the idea or the understanding that I'm going to be successful. You have to come from that space, right? I feel like it's very important that you take it down as a fact in your mind. You'll tell yourself that, you know what, this is a universal truth that, you know, I would say a universal truth. Like you would make it that way in your mind, right? If I decide to do, make this recipe, it is going to be successful. I mean, duh, it's me. Whatever it is that I'm doing, and I'm sorry to use recipe because I know everyone goes, ooh, Taurus is all they do is eat. Um, I can't necessarily say that, but I will say this. I have some Taurus friends, and when I tell you when they cook, and when it's not even a cook, Taurus. It's not even about cooking. It's the aesthetic all the way around. Man, when they invite me to their place, I always go because it's everything. It's every dish. It's the vibe around everything. It's such a warm, inviting. Like if I'm going to go to any friend's house that, and they're like, come over for dinner, I'm going to Taurus's house, and it's not just because of the food. It's just the vibe. The couch is comfortable. Like the pool is pretty. Oh gosh, it's like everything's amazing. Like you guys think of everything, right? And even if it's the smallest nuanced things, if you have kids, they've got toys on the side. Oh, it's like comfortable. Like you can go in any room, you can sit in any place, you can take a nap if you want to. I'm like, I love tourists' homes. Jeez, I love how at home you feel. But either way, I'm bringing this up to say that if you're going to plan to do anything, and at first you have to, in your mind, say, I'm going to be successful, even if I have to explore new avenues to get it done. The Magician, Four of Swords, the Moon, Strength, even if it's something I've never done before, but I've always wanted to do, just in your mind, you're not going, what if it doesn't work out? You're going, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to take it. I'm taking this. I'm doing it. I'm gonna kill this. This is great. You have to be in that space as you're doing things, right? Don't go in with any doubt. It won't work. You got to take a chance. You got to just know that your way is the only way. Even if there is a way to do it, your way is the best way to do it. You have to always in your mind say, I'm going to be successful. Even if you're following a routine or instructions and you mess up on one of them, you have to say, well, that's just, hey, that it's going to work this way for me though. Um, like if you're substituting things, whatever the case is, you have to keep it in mind. Like the energy that you carry mentally manifests physically. So mentally, we're saying I'm gonna be successful, and I'm happy, or it would make me happy if this was successful. But you have to come through with that energy of like, whatever I do, I win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Right? The planning and action tells me that there's some things we can't plan for. It's important that you focus on uh, your way of doing it, right? This They're showing me someone pitching a ball or tossing a basketball, right? Or trying to make it tossing a ball. I see someone tossing a ball, and almost everyone does it overhand, and you do it underhand with a little skip or something. And they're like, but you always end up, just because you do it your way, you always end up winning. You always end up making the basket. And so they're saying shut everything out. It's, to stay focused on your way of doing things. I think that's the best thing. Like, remain calm too. They want you to use aqua to experience peace and calm so that you're able to see like my way works. Shoot, that's how I do it. I mean, gosh, happy success, the Hermit and Lovers, and tells me that you're once again they're telling me your way is your only way. So it's important that you do things your way. Not to say like, okay, I'm gonna drive my car with my feet today, like because it's my way. That's just what I feel like doing. I feel like filing my nails while I'm driving. I can't do that and drive, so I'm gonna use my feet. Like, I know I'm being extra, but that's what they want you to understand in some way, that your way is the only way to be. Okay. The Ascended Masters here, you have the Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Ascended Masters is important because it is I would say a philosophy that you have gained through experience, right? And this is telling me that if you may feel as though it feels like whatever it is that you're doing, you have many different reasons why you are putting into, like, you're putting energy into an idea or a direction. You have many different reasons why, but and it feels like you're very generous here, and it's like there's many reasons why you want to do something. I feel they're not giving me what. It's like whatever you're planning to do, whatever you're about to do, there's many reasons for why. It's not like a singular, I'm just doing this to get paid. I feel that it's not just to get paid, right? Especially if you're working somewhere, it's like you are enlightened to something else in life. You want to spread peace. I see someone who's like, I want to give everyone peace that I'm around. You're considering so many moving parts, but they want you to focus a lot on your needs, your desires, even your hobbies, and to focus on everything, but with a lighter attitude, and having a light attitude rather than taking things too seriously. um, Focusing a lot on your contribution to the world, regardless of what everyone says. Oh, Tauruses are selfish. They say that about every sign. I don't care what sign it is. And the main signs that the majority says so generous are sometimes the most selfish people I've seen. I'm like, that's your strong suit, is generosity, and they're just like, mine, mine, mine. And I'm like, maybe they meant that you needed to practice more generosity. I don't know, but for you, I'm seeing that you're going to be blessed with new opportunities if you approach things with a lighter attitude, right? Um, Sometimes I feel like maybe you might feel like you're wearing a mask when doing so, like when you're wherever it is that you are. Just know that everyone around you was meant to be around you. And they're also showing you being very enlightened. And with that enlightenment, whenever one is enlightened, most of the time we are imbued with a lot of love, well-being for our fellow man, type of thing. It truly, because you being enlightened, the highest vibration of all is love, to be honest. And that it's all different kinds of love. It's not just like romantic love. It's platonic love, this unconditional love for people. And I feel that you're being enlightened, so much so that um, this enlightenment should help you to not take things so seriously. Like, I have to make sure things are just so, I have to say it just right, I have to be just this way, but just to be a light-hearted person, because then you can drop a mask. Someone maybe, I almost feel like spirits, like you're wearing a false mask. You're out here, I don't know. Someone here is being not a perfectionist in a sense, but is really trying to, well, for lack, I mean, mask, right? Someone could be masking, like, I'm acting as though I'm just like everyone else, but in reality, I'm much more enlightened than that. And spirit wants, it almost feels like people around you care about you more than they let on. I mean, the love that people feel for you is really deep, but they may feel like there is a rift between the two of you, or there's some kind of issue. Especially if you had a problem with someone, it's important to understand this weekend, because I'm seeing Saturn placements. I feel that in with your wisdom, the wisdom that I feel that you have here is, uh, it would be best to be to approach everything with a light attitude. It would be best. because it's the principle of something. I feel like the truth is going to be revealed, and the truth looks like I want to reconcile with you, Taurus. I do, right? But I feel that if you are taking things too seriously, there will be no reconciliation. I feel like it's important to reconcile, and it's important for you to do things your way, but also just remember to that you need peace. So you want to be what you need. Be lighthearted, okay? Light attitude, okay? Good vibes speeds up the process in any situation, any given situation. Good vibes. For you, good vibes will speed up the process. If someone has something to say, they'll say it faster, they'll come towards you quicker, especially if you want to reconcile with them or they need to say sorry or something. And you want them to say sorry, it's like you have to be smiling. You have to have a lighter attitude about things. Because I feel like someone's afraid of they're afraid of a harsher of some kind of restriction, limitation, or something. They're afraid that you're gonna bogart over them in some way, and I don't know why. Because I'm just like, I'm not sure. I get that everyone thinks the Taurus is stubborn, but I don't know. Most of the Tauruses, it's like if I really come in with with a like a genuine attitude, I don't get. I don't know. But everyone brings out different sides of different people. So the vast universe with King of Pentacles and Two of Cups, it feels like you're being led to hold on to your happy thoughts. You're being led to align to um, the blessings before you, because I feel like the blessings are coming in the form of new opportunities, a new friend. Some of you may be getting news that there's going to be an addition to the family, and that could be in the form of like someone could be pregnant, you could be. Or there could be someone saying, hey, that this is going to be my person, mom or dad, or we're getting married, or I'm bringing someone into the family. There's something here. There could be an adoption of some sort. It could even be a pet. So I feel that that's coming in, because I'm seeing angel number 1414. So that usually speaks of that energy, right? Yeah, I see these blessings coming in in the form of an opportunity, something amazing. But the opportunity is not clear. It's an opportunity that's like, maybe to other people they'd be like, well, whatever, and to you it's like, oh my gosh, you know. It looks like it's almost everything they want you to understand too on the over the weekend. Everything is somewhat is like curtailed for you. It's important that you're not walking through the weekend like that sucks and that sucks and then we die. They're wanting you to see that everything is meant for you to grow, meant for you to. It's like opportunities, sacred gifts. Each day you want to say today is a sacred gift from life, like every day. And when something's sacred, that means it was handled with care. It was created for this moment. It was something like that too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Saturn placements, that seems to be all that I'm seeing here. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, not a Taurus, I apologize. I am channeling, I feel, Leo, Cancer, um, Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo. You could be, well, actually, you could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo cusp, Gemini, Cancer cusp, or a Leo, Virgo cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.